Welcome back to Nerd Thug Radio.
Ow, ow!
I'm the Captain Joey Savage.
Corey DLG.
Miko DLG.
You're listening to us on Conroe's FM 104.5, 106.1.
Sister stations.
Worldwide at
IRLoneStar.com.
And if you're watching the YouTube, you see that it says nerdthugradio.com.
You can check that out.
All the archives are there. There's pictures. There's ways to buy t-shirts. There's links to our social media pages there.
Yeah.
Anything and everything you want to know about Nerd Thug Radio, even the history, is on nerdthugradio.com.
The fantastic history.
The fantastic history.
Woo!
All right, so we're in the middle of our weekly top 3.
Yeah. And Joey picked it, so like as bad as this is, I feel like it's all his fault.
It's really good, though.
It's really funny. I like
It's
it.
really good, except your brother, Nico, is horrible at making lists, apparently.
I don't know.
We had the same number 3. It's really funny. That usually never happens.
I know, because I have such excellent taste. And
So, the weekly top 3
We're related
this week,
distantly.
we are
distantly. You have the same father.
Right, yeah.
genetically 50% the same.
Right, yeah.
Genetically.
But there's no way you could roll the dice any farther apart.
I don't know. We're pretty.
No, we're not
We're
that
pretty
far apart.
similar. We're pretty
You're
similar.
similar, but not congruent.
Exactly.
That's what
Boom,
it is.
episode 96, I dropped it in there.
That's a classic.
Also,
I'm
20
a rectangle. You're a square.
Yep. A rectangle is just a special square. You're special.
The other way.
I'm the rectangle.
Oh.
Keep up.
I would think
Squares.
he's more
Square's a
special
special
than you.
rectangle.
No, he's a square, like an L7 weenie.
You're a square.
You're a square.
So
Oh,
the
no.
weekly top 3 this week is all things related to ice that we find favorable.
Yep.
All right.
You guys went with cooling drinks off.
Yeah, cooling drinks
Jack
off.
Frost is a
Jack
good one, though.
Frost.
Corey missed his Netflix and chill. He went with a generic Netflix that you can do at any season of the year.
Right, you could do it any time in any weather at any
My
point
number
in
3
time.
was Ice Cube, the rapper.
Fair enough.
So my number 2, ice cream.
Solid.
Ice
Paint
cream.
jobs?
So ice cream paint jobs.
That one song. Is
Ice cream.
That one
ice
song.
cream. Ice cream.
Ice
paint
cream.
jobs.
I don't eat ice cream often, but when I do,
But when I do,
I really like strawberry.
I enjoy it responsibly.
I enjoy it fun.
please ice cream responsibly.
That is accurate. I don't eat it often. When I do, I eat my ice cream responsibly.
Yeah, you don't want to get a brain chill.
No,
Right,
brain
no
freeze.
brain chill. You don't want to spill it on the floor.
I mean, you can spill it, whatever.
Yeah,
Cool.
then you
Rub
get
around in it.
5 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, fair enough.
If it doesn't melt, you can eat it.
I recently went to the Dairy Queen
Yeah.
and I got me a Blizzard, which I haven't done in a long time.
Soft serve, but go on.
They're so good though.
Not ice cream.
It's similar but not congruent.
Right.
But it is delish.
Okay. Now, for the record, do you know what ice cream is? Because you just named something that wasn't ice cream as
No,
your
I was
thing
just
this
saying that I went to Dairy
Okay,
Queen.
all right.
It was
we got
just, it was
All
just an anecdote.
And
right. An anecdote about cold stuff.
And got
Right.
a Blizzard.
Speaking of something that's cold and almost like ice cream,
Netflix.
I had a Blizzard.
Similar,
Similar to ice
but not
cream.
congruent.
Right. Okay. All right. Cool.
What's your favorite flavor of ice cream?
I like
Vanilla.
cookies and cream or chocolate chip cookie dough.
Cookies and cream is a good one. What about you?
I just blanked out. I don't even know what flavors. Strawberry. I'll just go
Pistachio.
I
basic.
like strawberry. Have you had the cake batter one?
I have the birthday cake.
Cake batter with brownie?
Okay. Oh, whoa, yeah, whoa.
That stuff
Whoa.
is legit.
That sounds amazing.
I don't even like cake, but
Yeah.
I like cake batter ice cream.
So I had birthday cake ice cream, the Bluebell.
Similar, not congruent.
It's delicious. That's
Yeah.
fantastic. Also, they had over the winter break, they had a Christmas cookie,
They did. I saw that.
and
Didn't partake.
that was real good.
I had a drumstick. You know the drumsticks? Classic.
Okay.
Classic school
Yep,
ice
yep,
cream.
yep, yep.
Yeah.
But instead of vanilla, it was strawberry.
Oh, I don't know how I feel
Ooh,
about that.
Ooh.
delish.
Wow. I never even seen one of those.
Freaking lish.
Did it have caramel or no?
There was no, not in this one. So I got a variety pack.
Okay,
fair enough.
all right.
Um,
I haven't seen a variety pack with strawberry in it
It
before.
was vanilla,
Yeah.
vanilla with fudge,
Yep.
strawberry.
Whoa.
Usually the one I see is either with fudge or with caramel.
Right, I've seen that. I've seen where it's like vanilla, then chocolate and then
fudge.
vanilla with caramel,
Yeah, that's the one I always see.
Yeah, so
which I
strawberry-
also partake.
strawberry was
Solid.
super genuinely good. I
Okay,
enjoyed it.
all right.
Wow.
All right, so
Rectangle and square agree.
let's get to our numero unos ice related stuff. Nico, you're number 1.
All right. So days off.
Days off.
Yeah.
Ice
The
days-
big meme is that Texas can handle Category 5 hurricanes, and then we just like take it sitting there like, this is fine, whatever. Just another day in Texas. And then it's like as soon as it's like below 30, you're like, guys, the world's over.
Isapalooza. I like the meme. Do you see the one where it's the ice storm? So everybody's like bundled up and like almost dying, and then
Right,
there's
yeah.
the hurricane, and there's a guy holding a Texas flag like
Yeah.
running in it. Woo!
Yeah, that's about right.
This.
We have hurricane parties. We just sit in our houses and
Yeah,
snows.
Right. I think. Look, we're just
Like,
not,
what else are you gonna do?
We don't-
When I lived in Colorado, when it snowed, it just wasn't fun. Like, you don't want to go outside. You don't want
Right.
to drive. It's so stupid.
You just want
You're
to
like,
go sledding.
Right, yeah. It's either I'm going to go have fun in the snow or I'm going to sit in my house all day.
So here's the thing about snow that people just don't want to talk about. Like, it's
water.
It's water. So, like, you get out there and get in it, you come back, and you're wet, and now you're cold.
You have to have snow gear on.
Yeah.
There's a lot of those eastern states have been flooding because the snow's melting, and they're like,
Yeah.
oh, no.
What do we do?
That was the crazy thing whenever the sun started somewhat coming out like Wednesday, I guess.
Yeah.
It almost sounded like it was raining outside because
The ice was...
the ice caps are melting on roofs and starting
Ice
to run
caps.
down.
The ice caps.
The ice caps are melting.
Yeah, that's what we call them here in Texas, ice caps. But, yeah, it sounded like it was almost raining for a second. It was great.
Wild.
It was also weird to hear... did you guys hear, like, Tuesday night? Like, you could hear it freezing. Or
Yeah.
Monday night. Like, you could hear it freezing. Like, it was weird.
It dropped quick style.
It did. It really did. And all of a sudden, you could just, like...
I didn't even know it was supposed to, like, ice or anything.
Yeah, I wasn't
Right.
paying attention
When
either.
I was driving, when I woke up this morning and we were driving to, I was driving to school and I was like, why is there's ice on the road? This is
Still.
weird.
Yeah, what's going on?
Well, like, I came home from work on Monday, and Allie Savage called, and she was supposed to drive to Huntsville. She's like, or on Tuesday. She's like, I don't think I'm going to go up there tomorrow. I was like, why wouldn't you? What's going on? It's supposed to, like, ice and storm. I was like, what are you talking about? So I get
Ice storm.
So I get out my little phone here, and I go to my weather app, and I see what Steve Jobs has for me.
Yeah.
And I was like, holy crap, it's going to be like 15 degrees.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not
This
going
never
anywhere.
happens.
It was weird because I'm at work Monday and people start talking about it. And they're like, yeah, I guess I don't know what's going to happen.
I
And
hadn't
blah,
even
blah, blah.
paid attention.
I didn't know.
I called
knew
the ladies in
nothing.
my office, and I was like, did you see the news today? She's like, I just found out about it 5 minutes ago. Like, okay, well, be safe.
I guess
Yeah.
it's cold.
Well, that
So
ice.
then, like, halfway through the Tuesday, like, it's hard to figure out what's happening. Like, what's the plan for tomorrow now?
Right.
Like,
it's
what do you...
coming down.
Right, what do you do?
Yeah.
And so, it was
Great
kind of
way
a
to
weird
start
day.
2018. Solid year, guys.
What a good one.
Right.
Corey, you're number one.
So my number one, best thing about ice, best thing about, like, an ice storm, nice winter, a good cuddle.
Who'd you cuddle with in this ice storm?
I don't want to talk about it. It's a nice cuddle. But anyway, I
One of the
You're rather
dogs?
defensive about
I
that.
had no one.
One of the dogs?
I cuddled alone.
Then why is it your number one if you did it alone?
It's still nice, okay?
I figured it'd be Iceman would be your number one.
Just Iceman.
Yeah.
Yeah, Iceman.
Just Iceman.
X-Men.
So next
I
time,
thought it would be
just
Vanilla
next
Ice.
time,
Make
next
the
time
list
you want
for
to
you.
do a stupid list, just say ice puns instead of ice things.
All things ice related.
These
Right.
are not-
It could literally be anything.
right.
Vanilla
So then
ice.
I made a list of things that are related to my ice storm experience.
Vanilla ice. You could have gone with that one.
Vanilla ice. I actually had a great pun with ice. I had
Go, hit
an
us.
essay in English. It was a problem solution essay, so I named it Vanilla Ice, and no one got the joke, and I was really disappointed.
That's good. That's real good.
And I was like, oh man, this is like the next level joke, and nobody got it. I had to explain it, and then it's not funny anymore.
Right.
That's
not
pretty
good.
That's pretty good.
That's funny.
So real quick, I'm gonna get my number one because I've got a funny similar story. So my number one,
A funny, similar story.
yeah, about schoolwork and stuff.
Okay.
So my number one is iced coffee. I love me some iced coffee.
It's all right.
It's
The
my
Starbucks
favorite.
has you has its grip
Right.
strong around you.
Yeah,
The grip is strong with
I'm
this
strong
one.
with this one. Iced coffee, just girly iced coffee. It's only been like 2 years since I've been doing this.
Your
iced
guilty
coffee.
pleasures?
Yeah, it's my guilty pleasures. Go back and find that episode. I think it's like what,
Yeah.
3 or 4?
Episode 1.
No, I think it was episode 1.
No. It
yeah.
wasn't one.
It finishes with Taylor Swift.
Does it?
Yeah.
Episode 1. No,
That's ancient.
I thought episode 1 ended with.
That's ancient
I
technology.
thought episode 1 ended with we did that March Madness breakdown of superheroes. I want to say
That
No.
was to be continued. We carried that over to the second episode.
Yeah, I think
But we did guilty pleasures.
that was like 3 or 4.
It's early.
It's
It's like
early.
first 5.
Twitter Tay is also
That's
on.
a good one.
That's a classy.
That's on episode 1 also, I believe.
I want these inscribed on hieroglyphs.
That's a good one.
I've been playing them on DLG radio, man, and like it's funny
That's
to
a
hear.
good
memory
it's funny
lane.
to listen to.
So talking to little Sadie Savage, I hear funny things about what goes on in school. And,
Okay,
and
all right,
all this
all
stuff.
right.
And she said this kid in her class, they had a math test.
Uh-oh.
And one of the questions, there was like a circle and a square, triangle, blah, blah, whatever. Like geometry stuff.
Okay.
Geometric shapes.
And the question,
Gosh, she already that old?
she's in 4th grade. The question says, name these shapes. She said one kid,
Yes,
one
yes.
kid in her class was like, this is Jeff, this is Bill, this is Dave, and this is Abby. And then turned it in.
Yeah, nailed it.
I was
Done.
like, that is awesome.
They're
Nailed it.
named.
And
Nailed
then-
it.
So then she said after they saw that, I think this kid saw it on like some YouTube because they all watch YouTube.
Yeah.
So then she started like finding all these crazy things people have like turned in on test, and so there was this one, and it was like for one of those like personality type things or something, and it was describe yourself in 3 words, and so this kid put I am a rebel.
Four. That's 4.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Solid.
I like that one. I like that. I like the funny answer ones. There was one that I saw a long time ago that always stuck with me. It's a philosophy class, and the big final on the back is an essay, and the top of it just says why. And so one person boldly wrote "Why not?"
Turned
it in.
I like those ones.
A plus, bro.
So this
A
happened,
plus.
this happened to
That's a solid philosophy.
this happened to my cousin's kid. I think he's in 5th grade maybe, and so their teacher was trying to like very much press the idea of read all your instructions before you just start doing whatever. Like read your instructions.
And they'll put like funny things in there.
So she gave him this quiz, and the quiz said, the quiz at the very top it said, blah blah blah, and at the very last thing it was like, now skip all of these answers, flip it over, sign your name, and turn it in. You'll get 100. And he didn't. Like more than half the class just said follow the first line, fill the questions, and they all failed the quiz.
Right.
I was like, that's pretty ingenious right there.
I've taken a quiz like
Follow
that, and I fail it every time because I don't read all the instructions. I one time I couldn't tell if the answer was true or false, so I made a T with a line off of it.
So you could do whatever?
It was both.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I don't know. And the teacher made a point to tell the whole class that that's not an acceptable answer. She drew it on the board. She goes, one student, whom I won't name, did this.
That's not working.
This is not an answer.
Before we get out of here, Corey DLG, describe yourself in 3 words.
Awesome, amazing,
Talented.
Nico, can you do it?
Yeah.
No.
3 words?
I don't have a life to live.
No? Mother effing savage. That's Nerd Thug Radio.
Okay.
We come
All
back.
right.
We're going to finish this show up, and the only way we know how.
Nerd Thug style.